In a quiet neighborhood tucked away in Ohio, where maple trees line the streets and seasons change like pages in a book, lived a woman named Glory. Glory wasn't famous. She wasn't rich. But her life was full of love, laughter, and the kind of warmth money can't buy. Every morning, before the sun fully stretched across the sky, Glory was already awake. The smell of coffee filled the kitchen as she stood by the window, watching her world slowly come alive. This was her favorite moment, the calm before the beautiful chaos. Her husband, Daniel, would soon join her, half asleep, smiling the moment he saw her. They had been married for years, and yet somehow, they still looked at each other like they were choosing each other all over again. Daniel believed in Glory deeply, in her dreams, her strength, and her kindness. Whenever life felt heavy, he was her steady ground. Then came the sounds that made the house truly alive. Footsteps running down the stairs, laughter echoing through the halls, arguments over who finished the cereal. Their children, Liam, Ella, and little Noah, were the heartbeat of the home. Liam, the eldest, was curious and thoughtful. He asked big questions about the world and often surprised everyone with his wisdom. Ella was creativity itself, drawing on every piece of paper she could find, turning ordinary moments into magic. And Noah was joy in its purest form. His laughter could erase even the hardest day. Life in Ohio wasn't perfect, but it was real. There were cold winters where heating bills piled up, busy days when dinner was late, moments of worry, stress, and exhaustion. But there was also love, constant and intentional. Friday nights were family nights. Sometimes it was pizza and movies, other times board games filled with playful cheating and loud laughter. Sundays were for church, long walks, or simply sitting together, talking about nothing and everything. Glory believed in something simple, that family wasn't about perfection, it was about presence. When Liam struggled in school, she sat with him patiently. When Ella doubted herself, Glory reminded her of her light. When Noah cried, Glory held him like the world could wait. And Daniel never stopped being her partner. They shared responsibilities, prayers, late-night talks, and quiet understanding. One autumn evening, as golden leaves danced across the yard, Glory stood watching her family play outside. Daniel chased Noah. Ella and Liam argued about rules to a game. Laughter filled the air. And in that moment, Glory felt gratitude. Not for a perfect life, but for a meaningful one. She knew challenges would come. Children would grow. Time would move faster than she wanted. But what they were building, love, respect, memories, would last. In a world always rushing forward, Glory chose to slow down. She chose to love deeply. She chose family. And in a quiet home in Ohio, that choice became her greatest success. Sometimes the most powerful stories aren't the loudest ones. They're the ones lived every day with love. Thanks for watching.